What's up YouTube, Jeff back again, and today got a quick video for you guys. You probably know that when a phone starts arriving, there's always going to be some issues inevitably with the device, whether they're manufactured issues or just small things that people notice that they report on. And of course, as the S22 Ultras are arriving, people have been noticing some issues, and I have one in hand. So I wanted to test out one of those things that people have been reporting on for you guys. Now, you probably remember back at launch, Samsung mentioned that the Galaxy S22 Ultra has 45-watt charging capability, which means that it should charge faster if you're using a higher wattage charger. But some people have run some tests and shows that basically whether you use 25-watt, 45-watt, or even 65-watt, there's not a huge statistically significant difference between them. So, of course, there was also some similar drama with the Pixel 6 Pro, if you remember, about its charging speeds. And one thing you have to keep in mind is manufacturers tend to phase out the charging speeds. It gets slower as you get close to 100. That's pretty common, right? That's not a weird thing. So I've done some testing at various levels of discharge. I've only had the phone for a day, so I haven't been able to do a full video, but I wanted to report on this. This is a USB digital tester, which lets you measure kind of what you're drawing in terms of power in and out for a particular charger. I've got my right here. This is a Flash Pro by Charge ASAP. This is a really cool power bank. I got to make a full review on this. There's going to be a review of this on Android Police that I did as well. It's a 25,000 milliamp hour power bank, which has got 3 USB-Cs. It can charge, 100 watts max for one of them, 60 watts and 20 watts for the other ones. And so I figured I would show you guys. This also has a little LED that shows you inputs and outputs on it. But since, I don't want to necessarily trust the charger, I figured I would show you guys using the digital tester as well and kind of see what we can get. Now, I've already ran quite a bit of testing, and I can tell you that the results are pretty much what people would expect. You get higher charging speeds, and they're not significantly higher, wattages drawn when you're closer to 0%. And then, of course, as you get closer to 100, you get less and less. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and connect this here, the input, to the actual power bank. So I'm going to take the USB-C charger out of there. I'm connecting it to the 60 watt, and then I'm going to go ahead and connect the USB-C output here to the other end with this USB-C cable. Now, this is a Samsung stock USB-C cable. It's just a longer one that I got with my Galaxy Chromebook Plus. And so I connect that to the device, and then I'll go ahead and power on the Charge ASAP Plus here. And so you guys can kind of see what happens and the amount of current that it draws. So at the end of the day, here's our input. You got to make sure the connection's not loose or anything there. Make sure to plug it in. And then you can see here that it starts showing the reading. So you can see on the Charge ASAP, you're getting about 17 watts right now. My phone's at 89%. So I wouldn't expect it to charge at the maximum amount. And you can actually see, if you look on the digital tester as well, it's very close. So the Charge ASAP is actually showing a legitimate reading, or very close to legitimate reading, because they both kind of agree with their digital wattage, voltage, and amps and everything. So you can see that it is very close to the true reading that we're getting on the Charge ASAP. It's going down because, of course, my phone is getting closer to 100%. So the wattage output itself, that's what you would expect. So I can say, and I'll do a video where I kind of do this, throughout various different levels of discharge, because, of course, it charges faster when you're close to 0. I didn't discharge my phone fully today because I was making videos and doing other stuff. I made an S Pen tips and tricks video if you guys want to check it out. But I will do a video where I discharge this fully and then sort of show at the beginning kind of the wattage that you pull. I didn't get 45 watts, but I got something over 30. I don't remember exactly. I'll have to take the screenshots. But anyway, it's pretty common, I think, but Samsung shouldn't necessarily advertise this, because a lot of the proprietary charging, like, Xiaomi's 67 watt charging on the Mi 11 Ultra, and of course OnePlus, that super fast charging that's proprietary, that charging really does give you, high wattage, and actually gives you quick charging over, pretty much any. Of course, it's always quicker when you go from 0 to whatever, but it gives you quick charging even when you get towards, closer to being full, whereas this 45 watt fast charging that Samsung is claiming doesn't really do that. So kind of that's what I've seen here testing. That's my kind of feedback on it. I don't think it's really a scandal so much as maybe Samsung should have maybe made some qualifications about this, about when you'll see that power draw, about, the claim of 0 to a certain percentage in a certain number of seconds, which is how other OEMs tend to report it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I got a lot more content coming on the S22 Ultra, some more tips and tricks, case videos, things like that. Let me know what you want to see. Follow me on Twitter, the link's below. You can also enter our giveaway. If you're interested, that Gleam link will be below as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.